Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good week. It's Friday, the weekend, so excellent. And I hope your day has been great and your evening is even better. So in this video, I'm talking to you about the products that did not work for me. All right, so first product that did not work for me is LA Colors Auto Eyeliner. Excuse me. Auto Eyeliner Smudge Proof. And this is a navy. And, it says no sharpening needed, easy line and define eyes. The thing with this is this is what it looks like. And the color itself, that's the color right there on the end, is really beautiful. But this is what it looks like in a swatch. All right, this is what the swatch looks like. This is what the swatch looks like. It's a really, really beautiful iridescent like navy blue. It is really pretty. And I mean really pretty. All right. But it would not line my eyes at all. It wouldn't line on the top. It wouldn't line on the bottom. I don't know if it needs a more firm, I don't know. It lines on my hand, it lines on my arm, but not my eyes. So I tried to work with it a little bit and it just wouldn't do it. So this is one of those products. It's LA Colors. I got it at the dollar store for $1, which everything is $1. But so if you get it, try it, and it works for you, then you know, um, you know, message me on what you did. All right. The next thing is L'Oreal. This is Infallible Pro Matte. And there's only one other Pro Matte I've had a situation with, and I'll get to that in a minute. This did fine on my face, but on my forehead, have you ever tried that chocolate magic shell on your ice cream? And you know how you put it on your ice cream, which is cold, it sets up, and then when you go to eat it, it just comes right off in the shell. That's what this did on my forehead. It didn't harden to that same harden, but it just came right off in one piece. That's what this did on my forehead. So I considered that, that this particular foundation and I are not going to work, but it did really well on my face. So, so this is another foundation that I won't be using anymore. So that goes over there. Now the next one, this is Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Mousse, and it says a liquid mousse foundation. No, it says Feather Light Liquid Mousse blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control, silky smooth. Formula leaves a perfectly matte, baby soft finish, lightweight texture, won't feel heavy or greasy. Okay, first thing about this for me, now I don't know if this works for you, um, you know, that's good. But the first thing for me is, I'll show you. It's not a liquid mousse. It's a mousse. It's not liquid. this is what it looks like when you squeeze it out of the tube. All right. It is not liquidy. It, on me, it just sits there. It doesn't do anything except sit there. So for me, this is what the swatch looks like. And this is in pink. This is in 010 light porcelain. All right. It just sits there. I mean, I have another foundation that is similar to this, but it really is a liquid mousse, and it just liquefies and just goes right into my skin. This does not at all. And when I put it on my skin, and I tried to apply with the sponge, it was patchy, and on me it looked really bad. So I used it once. I did review it, and I'll put the review down in the description down there. But this, I did this once, and this is a no for me. All right, so next is Stay Matte, Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Makeup Primer, and it says shine controlling, pore minimizing, hydrating feel, smooth skin. Skin perfecting primer can be worn alone or under makeup or on top to create a perfect matte complexion. Control shine for up to 8 hours. Ultra lightweight formula minimizes the appearance of pores. Okay, now this says a hydrating feel, but it doesn't say it's hydrating. It just says it feels hydrating. So I used this before I used the foundation. Before I use this foundation, and maybe I'll retry that foundation and use a hydrating primer underneath, a genuine hydrating primer, and see what it does. And if I have good results with it, I'll post that. But this primer that should work with this foundation didn't on me. It didn't on me. So I will retry the Stay Matte foundation with the hydrating primer, and we'll see how it goes. So I'll retry it. But this, it says hydrating feel, but you really do need hydration, not just the feel of it. So on me, I did not have a good experience with this or the Rimmel Stay Matte, but I'm going to retry the Stay Matte with an actual hydrating primer, and I'll see what it does. And if it works better, because I'm using a hydrating primer, then I will do I'll let you know what I find out. So that's what I will do. Now I suppose I could retry this too, and use a hydrating primer on my face and my forehead. I have several demi matte, normal to oily skin matte foundations, and this was the only one, and this was the only one that didn't work. This did, except my forehead, and this didn't at all. So, but I'll have several of them, and they all work great. They all look great. I have zero problems with them. They're awesome. So, I'm going to redo this again, both of them with my hydrating primer, and we'll see how it goes. So for now, these are on the products that didn't work, okay? But if it goes better, with this other knowledge, then I'll take these two off of there. So I guess that's pretty much it for now. I have many more videos coming your way. I have one that I need to get out ASAP because it's been a while and I still don't have it up. And oh, I've got one other product. All right, this other product is L'Oreal Infallible Galaxy Stick, multi-use illuminating stick. All right, and this, it's just you scroll up the stick, and this is in Cosmic Pink. So the thing about this is it's a pretty firm, it's really a firm stick. All right, and what I didn't like about it was you can't, after you have your foundation on, you can't apply it via the stick, okay, because it moves your foundation. So and it would not apply for me with the sponge. So what I had to do was take my finger like so, and I want to show you how, I mean, that's what it's like right there. It's not just creamy that you can just, I mean, it's creamy on the top, but you can feel the firmness of it. That's a swatch. The product itself is beautiful. It really is. And it fit applied better than it does. I would be using this all the time, but it doesn't apply. It's difficult to apply. It doesn't apply easy. And then once I had it on, it didn't set. So I didn't really want to put powder over it because, I mean, I didn't want to subdue the highlight. So I just left it, but I didn't like that. So, and it's messy. I didn't like that. The top of it is really messy. So, this is another no for me. Let me see. I'll swatch it so you can see it better. Let me see. If you can see it, the highlight in this is just really, really awesome. It's a really beautiful color. It's very pink. And it's really vibrant, but it just, the way the product is and the application just wasn't great. So, so this is the last product I have for now. I'm glad there's not many products like this in this group because, it's not my favorite when, whenever a product hasn't worked for me, I don't like that, because I say what happens with the products, so if they don't work, if they haven't worked, I don't like that. Because then I have to say it didn't work and this is why. This is what it did, or this is what it didn't do. And, I mean, then you decide whether or not you want to go out and try it. If you try it and it works for you, good. What did you do that it worked? If you go out and you find out it doesn't work for you, all right, but I tell you what I know. I tell you what it does for me, and then you decide. But my preference is I prefer that every product that I bought, worked, especially if I really like something about them. Like, this is a very beautiful color. Excuse me. If it worked, if it applied with the sponge anyway. If I could take my sponge, put it on top of the highlighter and apply that way, and it just applied like it's supposed to, like foundation, or it applied with my finger and it set, you know, then that would be great. But I didn't like the tacky. I didn't like that. So this is just, it just sits with the other makeup that I have that didn't work. So so that pretty much wraps up this video on the products that didn't work. And I have a whole bunch more products, and I've got more videos coming your way pretty quickly. So I will be testing out those other foundations again with different primer, and we will see how they go. And if it goes well, an update, and if it doesn't, then I will just let you know that they still didn't work. And you know, you can try them out if you want. Your experience may be completely different. If your experience isn't different, you know, Rimmel I think is 5. Rimmel Stay Matte, and L'Oreal the Pro Matte is a little bit more. But you have the information. So, all right, everybody. So I've got several more vlogs coming pretty soon, like really soon. I've got blog posts that I'm also getting done, and all right, everybody, welcome to my new subs. Welcome to the family, and I've got I've got awesome stuff coming, and all my Kirby stuff is coming, and lots of stuff. You'll find out. And I've got comparisons coming, product comparisons, and you'll find out about that. Some really good stuff. So we will talk then. So for right now, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great weekend. And subscribe, lurkers. You know you want to join our happy family. And subs, thank you for subbing. You are awesome. I love you, and I love my new subs also. And you know, we're gonna be doing more great things vlog wise. I've got lots of Kirby stuff coming your way, and it's gonna be fun. So all right, so click the notify for all the new stuff, so you get it as soon as it's hot off the press. All right, everybody, I will see you in my next video, and have a good one, everybody.